The Lazy Crow's Lesson on Hard Work. Once upon a time, in a lively green meadow, there lived a crow named Carl. Carl the crow loved to relax in the sun and watch the other animals work.
Why work so hard when you can rest all day?
One day, Carl the crow saw a farmer planting seeds in the field. The farmer said,
"These seeds will grow into golden grain, and I'll have food for the winter."
Why should I plant seeds? I'll just eat whatever is left over.
The weeks passed, and Carl the crow watched the farmer work every day. The farmer watered the seeds, pulled out the weeds, and protected the field from pests. Carl the crow laughed and said,
So much work for a few grains!
When summer ended, the golden grain was ready for harvest. The farmer worked hard to gather it all and stored it in his barn. Carl the crow flew to the barn and tried to sneak some grain. But the barn doors were locked tightly. Carl said,
Oh no! What will I eat now?
He flew around the meadow, looking for food, but there was nothing left. All the other animals had prepared for winter. The ants had stored crumbs, the squirrels had gathered nuts, and the bees had made honey. Carl went to the ants and said,
Please share your crumbs with me.
We worked hard all summer to gather this food. Why didn't you work too?
Carl felt ashamed and said,
I was lazy and thought I didn't need to work.
The ants gave Carl a small crumb and said,
This is for today, but you must work tomorrow.
Carl the crow thanked the ants and decided to change his ways. The next day, Carl helped the farmer gather the last bits of grain from the field. The farmer saw Carl's effort and gave him some grain to store for winter. Carl said,
I've learned my lesson. Laziness gets me nowhere. If I want something, I need to work hard for it.
From that day on, Carl became the hardest working crow in the meadow.